So hello and welcome fellow owls to Siegecrafter Blackfuse 10-man normal in the Siege of Orgrimmar raid. If you're looking for the normal guide, link is in the description, just click it and it will take you there. This one is only for Boomkin. So once again we're gonna start off with talents. And the first tier, you either pick Feline Swiftness if you're going onto the Conveyor Belt, it really helps. Or if you're not going onto the Conveyor Belt, the assembly line, whatever it's called, pick Displacer Beast. There's a lot of stuff that you can jump over or jump away from, so Displacer Beast is really good. Next tier, Fairy Swarm is the best, okay? I really like it because of the crawler mines. You can slow down all the crawler mines, okay? You have more time to kill them, which means they won't murder people in the face horribly. Some people would maybe say, you know, take Mass Entanglement, but I don't like it because it can break, and the Fairy Swarm is just, you know, it will slow them down no matter what. It can't break. So it's that. Force of Nature, really good. Even, you know, if you're not going onto the Conveyor Belt, it still helps because there's a lot of movement in this fight. And also, if you somehow forgot, they cast Entangling Roots as soon as they're summoned. So with the crawler mines, if one crawler mine is getting really close to someone, just pop a tree ant and it will root it down. So that's really good. Also on the Conveyor Belt, if you don't have a couple of, you know, Force of Nature stacks and you don't have all the new gear, for instance, I only have 2 new items from Siege of Orgrimmar normal and 1 from Flax, so my damage is still like in the tot era, so it's not that high. And I kinda had problems without Force of Nature on the assembly line, so if you're going onto the assembly line, just save a couple of stacks. And the last one, Heart of the Wild, it's just the best, okay? From the level 90 talents, it's the best, you know. It does more damage than the other 2. So as the talents, now let's talk about a couple of tips. You should be the one handling the crawler mines because you're just the best at them. Okay, you have a slow that has no cooldown. You have Entangling Roots. You might even pick like a Mighty Bash, so you have a stun. And you have Force of Nature, which is basically an instant root. So you're really good at dealing with the crawler mines. Next, Stampeding Roar when the electromagnet comes in. That really helps because, you know, people have to move, and if they can move faster, that means that they will do more damage, more healing, and, you know, stuff like that. Next, Tranquility. Healing on this fight is not that demanding, so you probably won't have to heal too much, maybe just a trang here and then, you know. But I would probably save it either towards the end of the fight or when the electromagnet comes in, because your healers have to move, which means they can't, you know, cast their efficient heals most of the time. So run underneath the boss and let yourself, you know, like slide towards the magnet while channeling Tranquility. That helps. It's really good. Or you can help people with Stampeding Roar when they're going onto the Conveyor Belt. And that's about it. 2 last things I want to talk about, or 2 more things I want to talk about, is Bloodlust. You're going to Bloodlust at the start of the fight, so there's no need of saving cooldowns. And multi-dotting. You can dot up the shredders in order to get more Shooting Stars procs. It's not that big of a deal because of the Shooting Stars proc nerf in 5.4. But it still helps. And also remember that when the shredder does Death from Above, his shield will drop, which means if you redot him, you know, the shredder will die faster. But you should not switch onto the shredder and actually nuke him down. You should still nuke down Siegecrafter. This fight is not too long, so it's okay. But this is also one of the reasons why I don't like Incarnation, because this fight is around 5 minutes, so you're gonna use it once, then you can use it once more, and that's about it. Okay, we'll use it at the start and then somewhere in the middle, probably towards the end, you know, 2 incarnations or just a shit ton of stacks of Force of Nature. So Force of Nature is definitely better. And that's about it for this fight. This fight is fairly entertaining, you know, it's slightly complicated than the other fights. It's not Paragons of Klaxi batshit complicated, but it's slightly more complicated. So just be careful, use Displacer Beast to get out of stuff, and just use Stampeding Roar to help people as much as possible. Okay? And I thank you all for watching. I wish you good luck for this boss, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.